Glimpses of Boroondara streets include 19th century buildings and a modern bakery opposite a Gothic church. The footage turns upside down and is mirrored at various angles.
There's something interesting about seeing what other people see of the area that you live in.
A tram passes a scraggly garden. Long gouges stretch from concrete to the road. Near a cafe table, a pigeon bobs its head.
What one person finds beautiful, finds intriguing, finds mysterious is going to be very different to another.
Text: Boroondara Arts, Romancing the Streetscape. Major exhibition, Town Hall Gallery, Wednesday 18 January to Saturday 15 April 2023. A man sitting on a park bench has two skinny plaits in his beard. Text: Mark Chu, artist.
Hi, I'm Mark Chu, and I'm a painter who's recently been exploring the streetscapes of Boroondara.
Glimpses of Boroondara show modern buildings and businesses among 19th century buildings. McDonald's signs are bright in a 19th century terrace. A variety of pedestrians and cars move along streets.
I think what really strikes me about Boroondara and what makes these streets worth capturing in art is that these roads and streets are so lived in.
Footage of the McDonald's corner fades into Mark's painting of the same location, in a style that's slightly crooked and smudged. Cars drive past a lane marked with a bicycle icon and stay between yellow and white lines.
There are all these designed elements that a lot of people actually spent a lot of effort and a lot of intelligence putting together. The stripes on the roads that tell us how to drive safely, the electric poles, the electric wires.
Several sets of wires lead in different directions from a power pole, some connecting to buildings, others to nearby poles. A painted street scene in Mark's style features the wires.
And all these technologies I think are worth romancing and are worth paying attention to and cherishing.
A dark-haired woman sits on a bench. Text: Danny Mackenzie, artist. Paintings depict a cafe with a large front window and the moon shining above tall, slender trees. The style resembles slightly softened photos. Footage playing at mirrored diagonals shows the same people heading in opposite directions and at different angles.
Hi, I'm Danny. I'm a painter. My work looks at the everyday, the urban landscape, the culture of the city, and what it means to be a stranger living among strangers.
Beyond a dark landscape, a brilliant rose-orange sun appears from behind a mountain. Footage of Danny walking along a street plays backwards at high speed, then forward at normal speed, but as a mirror image. Photos of the bakery opposite the church show its plate glass facade and display cases of pastries. Danny's painting depicts the well-lit bakery from the dark street, showing workers in the kitchen.
Before sunrise one morning, I was sort of walking around just seeing what was going on at that, ungodly hour. And I walked past a bakery just down there on Glenferrie Road, and they were getting ready to open up, and there was something very magical about the light that was just spilling out when the street was still very dark.
Danny takes photos of historical shopfronts. A butter yellow building contrasts with a red shopfront. Danny's painting shows a woman and girl walking past the yellow art gallery.
I came up here late in the afternoon when there's a lot of high contrast light, and I was walking past these really beautiful shop fronts just up the road there. And there was just this great moment that happened where this mum and her young daughter walked past. And a lot of my work sort of relies on these fortuitous moments, I guess, where things just sort of happen and you're either there and ready or not.
A bike parked outside a shopfront with a mirrored window is captured in a painting by Mark. A triptych of abstract black and white panels are replaced with signs reading "Coming Soon" and "We Are Moving Across the Road," which are replaced by a street scene and a banner reading "Something Exciting is Brewing." Paintings depict cars passing a bank and multicoloured buildings, a wonky tree near a striking green building, a $2 shop, apartment buildings in leafy grounds, a 19th century brick high-rise, a grassy pot plant from above, a dilapidated industrial building at sunset, and a mural that includes an ape and toadstools.
For anyone with a relationship with Boroondara, I'd say one of the great things about this exhibition is that you'll see facets of the street that are being captured for you now that will eventually change. So you might see a sign of a nightclub that's already closed, you might see your local bank, you might see a bicycle shop that your kids bought their first bike at, and there's something about treasuring that streetscape and really making sure you acknowledge that these are special places because they're not going to be here forever.
Text: Boroondara Arts, Romancing the Streetscape. Major exhibition, Town Hall Gallery, Wednesday 18 January to Saturday 15 April 2023. Featuring Ricka Moore, William Breen, Andrew Brown, Mark Chu, Robert Clinch, Kathy Drummond and Danny McKenzie. boroondara.vic.gov.au/arts.